2023, let alone April. Literally the longest awaited sequel ever. Dead Island 2 is now releasing for PCs in both generation of consoles April 21st. The release has actually gone gold, meaning there's no more delays as well. Anyway, Dead Island 2 is set a few months after the events of the first game. It takes place in an open world Los Angeles under a full quarantine restriction due to an even worse outbreak. Check it out.
And our standard zombies come in all sorts of unexpected variants. With the fire extinguished, our hotel excursion ends with Danny discovering a functioning military radio.
Breaker, can anyone hear me?
I hear you. I'm Dr. Reed.
Unaware that another sinister and quite unique encounter is waiting in the dark.
Doctor, I'll need to be putting you on hold for just a moment.
Hey, wait! I need you! You have to get here. Hello? You okay?
Our behind-the-scenes preview has come to an end. But with so much more to show you in the coming months, we hope you enjoyed this small snippet of Dead Island 2. See you in Hell, Slayers!
Star Wars Jedi Survivor is now releasing for PCs and the next generation of consoles only. So according to EA, the main character Cal goes on an epic new adventure with new planets and familiar frontiers, him fighting to protect the galaxy from descending into darkness. Check it out.
After all we've done, the Empire has only grown stronger.
Minecraft Legends, well, a spin-off of the Sandbox main game, is now set to come out for PC, Switch and other consoles as well April 18. Legends is, as you can probably tell, no longer a sandbox open world, but an action strategy game with hints of building and crafting, like the main game, with a totally different story, where it actually has you play in third person, with a procedurally generated map system. Take a look, in case you missed it. Ad Infinitum, one of the longest awaited first-person survival horror games in the making, one with a focus on atmosphere and story about some post-traumatic events of a German World War soldier and his nightmare. I've actually mentioned this one before, a couple of weeks ago, so this is just a quick reminder. The game is now finally coming over to PCs in both generations of consoles April 20th, and this is how it looks. We actually got a new trailer for it too.
Manchmal weiß ich nicht, ob ich träume oder wache. Ob ich hier in den Gräben bin oder zurück im Haus in Berlin.
Stray Blades, which has been God knows how long we've been waiting for an even release window, just went on and got itself a new trailer, reconfirmation that the game is coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, April 20th this year. Stray Blades, coming from the famous publishers 505 and a new developer going by Point Blank, this game is an action RPG at base and a narrative driven in pace. Take a look.
Why should I believe you, a talking wolf monster?
You, my fellow adventurer, are now bound to this valley by the stone in your chest. There is someone who can remove that connection, though the way to him is long and hard.
We all leave this place. Together.
go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before.
Coming to PCs through the Epic Games Store only. Other consoles as well around April this year. We're not sure exactly when in April. We've got here Star Trek Resurgence. Guys, Star Trek Resurgence is described by its developers as an interactive narrative game telling an original story set in an era shortly after Star Trek The Next Generation. Anyway, in case you missed it, we got a new trailer for it too. Take a look.
Jara, I need you to do the right thing.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Everspace 2 is currently available through Steam Early Access and Xbox Game Pass for about $40. The full game is set to come out for the PlayStation consoles as well now. We're not really sure though, and it's going to be simultaneously for PCs as well April 6. This game is an open-world, science-fiction-based RPG inspired by the Mass Effect. This is the latest trailer that came out with in case you missed it around last week. Take a look. Behavior Interactive just came out with an update and a new trailer on their newest game. So guys, this is the same folks behind Dead by Daylight games in case you're new to, a game described as a post-apocalyptic first-person building and raiding, where every level is designed actually by the players. Check it out. Meet Your Maker, what we have here, is available through a demo on Steam and set to be coming out for PCs and other consoles as well April 4 this year.
Gods of order and chaos, don't you?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Coming from Fiorio Corporation and Exceed Games, actually been in the making for over 2 years now, the company's latest huge IP. We have Trinity Trigger, which is an all-new action 90s inspired RPG with modernized graphics and gameplay. Here's the first gameplay trailer. Trinity Trigger is playable both online and offline in co-op and multiplayer, got hints of puzzle, dungeon crawls, and exploration RPGs. In any case, this game is releasing for PCs and the PlayStation consoles only April 25.
What can I say? Traveling's part of my job.
We must remain ever vigilant. Relax. We can handle whatever comes our way. Let's be prepared for anything.
If you ever start feeling over-prepared, then you haven't actually prepared enough.
You're no ordinary vermin. Could those strange weapons be?
Pay less mind to whatever they are, and more to who commands this army. I will await the king's orders. For now, let us see how things unfold.
Iconic vegetation, bridges, T markers.
Quick mention over here, guys, in case you have been waiting this whole time. EA Sports PGA Tour is set to come out April 7 this year for PCs and the next generation of consoles only. Here's some gameplay trailer, not sure if